It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers superstar running back. He's coming off a historic game, topping Adrian Peterson's 2007 mark of 296 rushing yards. It's the 49ers and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ortiz. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, also on first down. Now a give, right side. It's Ortiz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Ortiz. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start this drive out on the ground. We'll get this up to about the 44. When you look at this defense, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The Niners hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited. Not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Pushes him over. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's a tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, in an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
126 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ortiz. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Shedding. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ortiz. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. On second down, it's Ortiz. Bulldozes past him, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Muscles him off. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down now, it's Ortiz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Man, 222 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's the type of impact play you expect from McCaffrey, the comeback player of the year runner-up in 2022. Despite a midseason trade, put up almost 1,900 all-purpose yards and also made his second Pro Bowl.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the run.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Punching it in from a yard. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now Purdy. He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the... Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is of all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay home again